a.m. till 9 p.m. Pick up sliced seats in Watson's Deli Meat, freshly made Italian bread, and Lewis Dairy Milk.
Headlines you can't get through your day without. On Power 101.7.
All right, 6:36. Here we go. Let's get right into it. Big, weekend. The 2021 NBA All-Star Weekend, of course, took place. The All-Star game was yesterday in Atlanta due to COVID-19. The game plus the skills challenge and three-point and dunk contest were all in one night. Mm-hmm. Team LeBron versus Team Durant. LeBron James, Kevin Durant serving as captains. They drafted their teams earlier in the week. The Utah Jazz, the team with the NBA's best record, had Donovan Mitchell and Rudy Gobert picked last. Sunday's festivities started with some drama. We talked about it earlier. Philadelphia 76ers All-Stars Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons ruled out of the game after coming in contact with a barber who later tested positive for the virus.
Yep. 2 players had to sit out because they went and got haircuts.
It was contact tracing is what they said.
And they said that the first test that the barber received, it was inconclusive.
See, this is what I never have understood about this whole coronavirus and this whole thing is that even if you're in contact with somebody who later tests positive, even if you have a test and it's negative, they still tell you to sit out. Mm-hmm. And I don't know if that's the case with Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons. But they tested positive. No, it didn't say they tested negative either. So, but my thing is, like, if you're not positive, you're not positive. Mm-hmm. Like, I don't know. Well, you don't know. You do know. You just tested negative.
In the incubation period.
I know. Yeah.
I know.
Like, what are we doing here?
I know.
Anyway, once the action started, Team LeBron ran away with the game. As the West normally does.
They dominated.
Yeah, 170 to 150. Look, we were watching the game, and it brought a lot of joy in our household. It was like watching the Globetrotters. Yes. They were it was unbelievable. And let me tell you something. I don't care what y'all say. Steph Curry is the best.
Is the GOAT.
I don't know if he's the GOAT. Best? I don't know if he's the GOAT of all time, but he's the best to me.
No, not of all time, but right now.
Well, you said GOAT, greatest of all time.
Yeah, I know, but so he can be one of them.
He is. He can be. He can go down as one.
You never know. When it's all said and done.
Steph Curry is the best. No, Bill, he's only the best shooter in the NBA. Well, he's the best right now. I don't care what y'all say. Let's argue. So, my son was laughing and laughing. We were just having a good old time watching the game. Giannis from the Milwaukee Bucks. Was actually perfect, though, during the game. He was 16 for 16, shooting 35 points, and he got the MVP.
The MVP?
Yeah, he got the MVP. But like I said, Steph Curry got the three-point shootout. He ended up winning that. They did the slam dunk contest at halftime, and Anthony Simons won that. So, which, of course, that's always a lot of people's favorite.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of people's favorite moments of the whole game, but I mean, Steph from near half court.
That's what you said.
Over and over again. This guy is unbelievable.
Wow.
Steph Curry's unbelievable. So, I don't care what y'all say. Great. And I saw some people complaining about, just go complain somewhere else.
Complaining about what?
Just saying that, this ain't no real All-Star game. This sucks.
Well, I know about the crowd.
This is a Mickey Mouse game.
Courtside.
Who cares? I want to watch some good basketball. Yeah. I don't know about you, but it
piped in the crowd noise. I did hear all that.
Cares? It was a great game. We had a good time watching it, and I'm glad it was on.
Good.
So
170 to 150.
Yeah.
Blowout.
Yeah, and it's normally like that, but whatever.
Team LeBron.
They were showing off. On the other end, and Beard was looking good out there.
I've heard a lot of good things about him.
Yeah, he was looking good out there.
So, I don't know what's going to happen.
So,
the remainder of the season, but I've heard that he's been doing a great job.
If you were not watching the NBA All-Star game, you could possibly have been watching Oprah's interview with Prince Harry and Meghan Markle that aired last night. Some heavy bombshells. Mm-hmm. And here goes a story about that interview. Unbelievable.
Oprah promised bombshells and Meghan and Harry delivered. It started simply enough, with Meghan refuting a rumour that she made the Duchess of Cambridge, Kate, cry at a bridesmaid fitting prior to her wedding.
The reverse happened.
The Duchess of Cambridge.
And I don't say that to be disparaging to anyone.
But quickly escalated to claims of racism within the royal household. As viewers watched new pictures of Archie playing on the beach, the Duchess recalled being told when she was pregnant that their child would not be a prince.
Why do you think that is? Do you think it's because of his race?
So we have in tandem the conversation of he won't be given security, he's not going to be given a title, and also concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born.
Bombshell.
What?
Harry confirmed those remarks were made to him, but would not reveal by whom.
That conversation I'm never going to share.
But then this. Meghan's revelation that she had considered taking her own life when she was 5 months pregnant.
Look, I was really ashamed to say it at the time, and ashamed to have to admit it to Harry especially, because I know how much loss he's suffered.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew that if I didn't say it, that I would do it. And I just didn't want to be alive anymore.
Prince Harry and Meghan Markle dropping bombs with Oprah. Oprah's interview
That's a shame.
aired last night. Apparently, when Meghan was pregnant with their son Archie, they were told they wouldn't receive a royal title and they wouldn't provide security for him, which would break the tradition.
Mm-hmm.
Also, according to Meghan, there was, quote, concerns and conversations about how dark his skin might be when he's born. Wow. This is apparently a conversation between Harry and someone within the royal organization, but Meghan refused to name the person because, quote, it would be very damaging to them. Harry confirmed that it happened, but refused to speak about it. But at a different point in the conversation, he said that he loves his family very much. His relationship with Queen Elizabeth is still tight, but he admitted things were strained with Prince Charles and, quote, a lot to work through. He also said he felt really let down by him, and Harry's relationship with his brother Prince William is, quote, space at the moment. Meghan's mental health was a huge reason why she and Harry stepped back from the royal duties. The media was brutal to her, and despite promises that the family and its people would, protect her and stick up for her, they never really did. Meghan even admitted that there were times that she, quote, didn't want to be alive anymore. She also repeatedly, if she could get some sort of professional help, but the firm, which is the organization that handles the royal business, refused her because, quote, it wouldn't be good for the institution. Meghan reaching such a low point was a final straw that led them to step back. And Harry said it helped him realize that he was trapped too. Mm-hmm. He says, quote, I was trapped, but I didn't know I was trapped within the system. My father and my brother, they are trapped. They don't get to leave, and I have huge compassion for that. To end things on a lighter note, Meghan and Harry are expecting a girl, and they say they're done with kids after that.
Oh, well, they got a boy. They'll have a girl.
There you go.
I'm happy for them, though, that they've moved on.
But, I mean, just crazy. Mm. The color of their skin, the kid's skin.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I also heard that, he doesn't get paid through them anymore.
Yeah, no, he got rid of his royal oats or whatever.
Yep. That's why I asked you,
I'm sure
how much are they getting paid to do this interview? But you heard $7 million.
I heard $7 million.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm sure they're all right with money, though, whether they got paid with that interview or not.
Of course.
I'm sure there's no problem on that end. So, yes, we are going to be talking about Coming to America, too. Don't worry. I got a lot to say about that.
Did you see it?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, did you see it?
No, not yet.
Yeah, we saw it.
No.
So, we'll talk about that. Also, a couple things locally. Well, actually, let me get to this pill first. There was actually another bombshell story that I saw start trending yesterday. COVID-19 pill effective in preliminary testing may be the holy grail of the pandemic, a doctor says. All right. A new possible medication to treat coronavirus positive patients could be enough to turn the pandemic on its head. Fox News medical contributor Dr. Mark Siegel revealed Sunday on Fox and Friends Weekend first stage testing of the experimental COVID-19 pill. It's called Molnupiravir. Okay. Showed promising signs of effectiveness in reducing the virus in patients. The doctor says, quote, it may be the holy grail on this because just studies in phase 2 trials and it literally stopped the virus in its tracks. And there wasn't any virus found in patients that were studied. The drug would function as an at-home 5-day treatment to stop the virus from reproducing before causing major damage. So we'll definitely keep our eyes and ears open on that.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, I think, they're going to start coming out with tons more, therapeutics, etc. So as time goes on. This coming from TMZ. Bath & Body Works. Massive brawl breaks out between employees and a woman.
What?
Okay.
I almost stopped in this weekend, too.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. Let's see here. 2:39 p.m. Pacific time over the weekend. Scottsdale PD tells TMZ 2 women were criminally charged in connection to an incident, but they wouldn't say which ones. We're told a preliminary investigation shows the whole thing started because someone cut the line. All right, the police insist that they had nothing to do with race or mask wearing. Okay, a brawl broke out at Bath & Body Works in Arizona. Employees of all people were the ones who stepped in and proceeded to whoop on the woman. There's a fight. There's a video up that broke out at the Fashion Square Mall in Scottsdale, Arizona.
Nice.
Middle-aged women said to have been causing ruckus inside another customer before ish hit the fan. The person who shot this video that's on TMZ claims that the lady was standing too close to another customer and started arguing. And then, of course, it started escalating. At some point, someone put hands on the other and all hell broke loose.
Here we go.
You see an employee start to go at it with another woman while our coworker rushes over to help, knocking everyone over in the process. Not too far away, another woman gets in it with another worker. It all kind of escalates. It all seems like everybody starts fighting with each other. Eventually, a male employee steps in to break it up, and he orders the women who are fighting to get the heck out of the establishment. Okay, so there's another video, too, that someone got a different angle. And it looks like they shot some of what, kind of started the whole thing. There's a white woman arguing with an African-American woman, and you hear some crazy rhetoric. The African-American woman calls the white woman some names, and it just goes all downhill from there. So unclear what it all started from, but some people are saying from the video that it has to do with someone being too close and then possibly cutting the line. Yeah. Hey, Bath & Body Works, you get them lotions and them candles on sale.
Wow.
You already. And locally, a sad story out of Ocean Pines. My wife and I actually woke up on Saturday morning to sirens, everything going crazy. We heard from our house. But it was a residential structure fire with injuries, 7:18 a.m. on Saturday, March 6th. The Ocean Pines Volunteer Fire Company was alerted for a residential structure fire in the area at Sandy Hook Road. Worcester Central advised a caller that the fire was started on their porch, and it was spreading to the house, and they had 3 babies inside, and then connection with the caller was lost. The OPVFD would like to thank all the neighboring departments who assisted on the scene, and it's just horrific. So
It's terrible.
I shared the story from the Ocean Pines Volunteer Fire Department up on our Power Facebook page over the weekend. So thoughts and prayers. I think there's a GoFundMe up. Thoughts and prayers going out to the family in Ocean Pines, the house caught on fire. So very sad. Coming up, we do have sports. Keep it locked for that. We'll go over more NBA All-Star Weekend stuff up next. Here's Mass Wolf, Astronaut.